Good morning, everybody. My name is Rina. So last time we were doing some practicals on the diabetes dataset, and we saw the dataset. We read the dataset. We saw the description, the shape. We also saw how to filter the dataset according to different criteria. And today we're going to see handling missing values. In some dataset there are missing values when during the survey some values were not recorded, or when there was any data entry, some values were not inputted into the database. So this is where we get missing values. So in this dataset, we're going to see if there are missing values. This is a very basic Python line that we have to do in order to see closely how our dataset is. So to see how to handle missing values, to see the total of missing values that we have, we do df is null function dot sum. So here we see in the different columns that we have, different features that we have, we don't have any missing values, which is good, okay? Because if there were missing values, then there would be other commands that would be important for us to do. So for instance, let me write this. If there were missing values in the dataset, these would be the commands to use for data cleaning. Okay? So one of the commands is you see if it is important, if the column is important, if there are a lot of missing values in this column which you think is not at all relevant, but not at all important to train our model, you do df.drop any. This will completely drop the unimportant column with missing values. We will do other datasets. We'll have a look in during the different classes, the different datasets where there are missing values which are not very relevant when training our model, which we'll have to drop. Another command that we can use, if the column is important, if these data are important, then we'll have to fill in these missing values. For instance, if it is numerical, if there are numerical values which are missing, we will have to do a mean. We'll have to fill it with the mean of this column, of this value. If it is a categorical variable, for instance, not very important, like sometimes it's important, so that's why you have to fill in. For instance, you have gender or a categorical variable like color or something like that, then we have to use the mode. Mode, that is the most common value that we have in this column in the dataset, which will replace the missing values. And for this, you do df.fill any. This any is very important. Any is what we talk about missing values. This any is replace all missing values. So any, then you do, if it is very specific, you do value equal to, then you have to put your value here. It can be 10 or whatever, it can be red, you have to put your value here. So here it is fill missing values with a specific value. This also we're going to see in different data sets, the different categories of data sets which need to be filled to replace those missing values. Each data set is very different. So I was talking about the mean, how to fill the NA with the mean. This is for numerical values. So you do df.fill NA. It is a function, of course. Then you do df.mean. This df.mean gives you the mean. This also is a function. And sometimes we put in place true. In place true, what it does, it replaces this dataset, it updates the dataset. So fill missing values with mean for numerical variables. So here are the different commands, the different code lines that we have to do to handle missing values. I hope that you understood the basic behind handling missing values, and we're going to take a look at the different data sets in the upcoming months to see how we can use these commands to fill missing values. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.